dearest love.
He said he was just passing and was throwing something in the dustbin and found the body in there. But those that saw him said he seemed to be putting the body in rather, and they caught him and beat him well before they sent him to the police. In the days that followed, he was interrogated, and it showed on his face because questions came, and when the answers were not favorable, blows followed. And by the third day of being starved and interrogated with beatings, he confessed, writing a detailed story of how he had met the lady and found her attractive and raped her and killed her and was stuffing her in the dustbin when the people caught him, putting all the suspicions of the people into the story. It was the prosecutor's job to ensure this guy was convicted, and yet, when he started questioning him to prove his guilt, it seemed the prosecutor was doing the job for the defense rather, because though this man was sticking to the story that he had killed the woman, it was clear he was making up the story as he went along. And so, parts of how he had met the lady and what he had done kept changing. And with the case that everyone thought would be a simple one, 3 weeks went by, and one day, the prosecutor, in his line of questioning, just halted and showed a couple of pictures for the suspect to point out the deceased. And the person he chose was completely different. It seemed he could lie about this, but still the prosecutor asked him, "Are you sure you have seen the deceased alive before?" The accused said yes at first, and the prosecutor asked the second and third time, and this time the man started crying and begged that he did not want to be beaten again, and he had said it many times that he was just passing by and was throwing something in the dustbin and saw the body inside. It seemed like an easy case. Accused found with the body, witnesses swearing that they had seen him putting the body there, police submitting a confession. But the prosecutor was not convinced and could not bring himself to convince the court of a lie. He had asked for extra time and further investigations, and on that day in court, he proved how the lady had gone out with some friends. They had gone drinking, and there was an argument and a fight between the three friends, and they had fought, and they had pushed the lady, and she had fallen, hitting her head, and died. And the true friends had hired a taxi, paid, and drove a long way to dump their friend in the dustbin. The world is filled with many who, for the abuse, suffering, and misery of never being believed, confess to wrongs they never did. Many are condemned, chastised, and ostracized for sins they never committed, and in the sight of men, they are more than guilty, and no one will look at them with pity. But there is this comfort. The Lord judges the people of the world. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, according to my integrity. Let the evil within wicked people come to an end, but make the righteous person secure, O righteous God, who examines thoughts and emotions. My shield is God above, who saves those whose motives are decent. God is a fair judge, a God who is angered by injustice every day. Psalm 7, 8-11. As we judge each day the people around us, let us note, condemning the innocent or letting the wicked go, both are hateful to to the Lord. Proverbs 17:15. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.